So in this video, I have the brand new YEEZY Desert boots that I want to go ahead and give you guys a review on. So if you guys are interested in these or not interested and just wanted to see somebody do an unboxing of them because you didn't want to spend $200, this video is for you. What is going on, guys? Hes here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys would like to shop this week's top sneaker deals that I've curated for you, check the link in the description, and happy shopping. Desert boots. So these were $200, and if you remember his earlier versions of boots, the crepe boots and stuff like that, those things were, I think, $600 and something dollars. So $200 for a more mainstream boot that he collaborated with Adidas on, because the crepe boots I don't think were actually with Adidas. It has a couple familiar looks to the shoe, but it's definitely its own entity. So hopefully we will give you guys some information that you were looking for in this video. If it was me though, I probably wouldn't call these the desert boots. I would actually call these the 500 boots because they really actually have a lot of inspiration from the 500s. Now this is the pair I dip dyed. If you guys didn't see that video a long time ago, I did. But to give you guys a side-by-side of the shoe, you can see this whole toe box section here is really themed after the 500. It looks exactly the same. Even for the lace holes, you have little pods right there. And even through the middle of the shoe, you have sections of mesh through the upper, as you can see right here. And you have the same vibes here with the mesh on the upper. So first glance, you wouldn't think that these look anything like the 500s, but after you get them in hand, you're like, oh yeah. The midsole definitely varies a lot. Obviously, this one takes all sorts of curvature and makes it its own. This one's very straight and uniform and then has this huge heavy outsole on the shoe versus this one that has all that crazy stuff on the bottom. But the upper form and the shape, again, does look really familiar to something that we've seen. The tongue has mesh, and then you see it has a reflective strip down the middle with a little pull tab here. And the 500s also have a little pull tab here that's somewhat similar to that. So again, another similarity there. Then it kind of takes it and exaggerates it up through the top of the shoe. So this is kind of like maybe the end of the 500 down here. And then obviously they extend up that same theme with the mesh all the way up to the top. So it's a nice high boot. An interesting little part about the boot is you can see inside the tongue, it actually has a little bit of a strap here that kind of pulls it back and holds it into place. I actually don't really like that though, because as you work your way back to here, and the inside of the shoe, there's an extra layer of suede that lines right here on the inside of the shoe. And it's hard to see it, but it actually is really not very comfortable down there, and it really rubs and it feels really weird. And that's probably the most uncomfortable part about the shoe, is because it doesn't feel very good on the back side of your shoe. And anybody that actually tried these on, leave a comment, let me know how wrong or right I am. But for me, that section back there, the very bottom, just was not very comfortable for me, and it just rubbed too much. Even with like big socks on and stuff, it just didn't feel overly comfortable because of that. But the overall look of the shoes, I didn't mind, honestly. For wintertime and for fall, like going to pumpkin patches and stuff like that, it's just fun to have something different. And I know this isn't really a sneaker, but honestly, what I can see this being in direct competition with for that price point is Timberland boots. And I know some people are going to hang me for saying that because Tims are classics and blah, blah, blah. Totally get that. And I personally just don't rock Tims. But this could be another pair of boots that you can add in rotation to your Timberlands. How about that? Maybe not replace. Add in rotation and have a little bit of Yeezy style sort of thing going on. I love the colorways of these. I ended up going with this one. I really actually was going to go with the brown one, but I decided against it because I already have a pair of brown boots. I decided to go with these ones. And I actually really like this colorway. And for those wondering, for the box, it does say Desert Boots, made by Adidas. And then here is the front right here. And it actually says YEEZY Desert Boot Adult, and then it says Rock colorway. I went with a size 10. It did recommend you go up a half a size. I did not go with a size 9.5 because of that, because I read the website, actually paid attention, and I'm glad I did, because the 9.5 probably would have been too snug. Plus, if you figure you're going to be wearing really thick socks with these potentially in the wintertime, better off listening to them and getting a size up. But that's kind of it, man. I mean, the overall look of the shoe, really nice quality suede on the toe box. Mesh reminds you again of the other shoe that I just showed you, the 500. And then you have the suede, which is also back here, which is nice. Wraps around to the back. Lots and lots of mesh on the upper. And then a really heavy rubber right here on the midsole, which is actually, again, the same thing that they have on the 500. There's a rubber part right here, similar right here on the boots. And then the midsole here is a foam type material. It's not boost or anything like that. It's like a foamish material here. And then again, the thick, super thick, heavy rubber outsole on the shoe with the Adidas logo on the bottom. and really simple traction, nothing too crazy on the bottoms of here, as you can see. Big, huge rope laces on the shoe, and then a big puffy tongue. The shape is kind of interesting how it's molded inward on the back right here. It doesn't go straight up and down. It actually kind of curves in, so that's kind of an odd look on feet for me, but it's something you can probably get used to. But what do you guys think? Why no hype on the Yeezy boots? Maybe just because they're boots, and like he's done this boot thing before many times, so this is like another evolution of the boots. But personally, I was just really curious to see how these were in hand, and so I just decided to buy them. So I spent my $200 on these to show for you guys. If you guys like the video, maybe like the video. If you guys are interested in actually buying your own pair, check the link in the description. Take you over to Adidas page, and they're still available at this time in like all colors and all sizes. So getting really close to 500,000 subscribers. So if you guys would like to subscribe, feel free to do so. Have a great rest of the day. We will see you guys for some more sneaker videos very soon. Peace, guys.